For estate planning, a lot of people, they actually fall short at doing the will, but because I'm a mother of two, so I'll throw them questions like, so if I were to pass away today, I do not want to just give them like a lump sum of money. Then I'll show them examples like, a lot of time history has shown that if a kid were to inherit a sum of money very early in their life, 可能我们是害了他们，我们不是帮了他们。So I would suggest that why not we just explore giving them in milestones. And sometimes although clients, they feel that, hey, I already done my will, but you ask questions like, oh, so your will, your house, like split all three equally if they have 3 kids, or how do you want to distribute when you are not around? So a lot of times, right, the answers will be, oh, never mind, I'm very simple, 我又不是有钱人, I'll just split equally lor. Then I'll start throwing them questions like, hey, but then now your one is HDB. If you were to split equally, right, then what if later the person who is staying with you, like one of the child who is still single, if you will force them to sell your house equally, then after dividing, because 他们还没有 35 years old, they cannot buy their own HDB. Then are we forcing the person who is staying with you now homeless? Then 这样不是害了 siblings 吵架? So when you throw all these kind of questions, right, somehow or other they like, oh yeah, 没有想到. Then that is where they bring lor. Then how do they bring their +1? Because like sometimes in the events form, right, I'll ask like, okay, do you have any +1 that you want to bring? Then somehow or other, some have, some don't have, but because people don't want to go for events alone one, so they will just naturally bring their +1s.